Every time we win a game, we get to steal a player from our opponents. Starting with the first match, which is against Sassuolo. Can we win? No, we can't. But if we did win, we could have taken any of their players to then upgrade this team. We're controlling newly promoted side Pisa, and we need to see if we can get them to be Serie A champions. But we get 2 seasons to build our team and then have to use that final team to win it. In Season 3, I've done this previously with La Liga and Premier League, and 1 season clearly wasn't enough. So we're trying 2. Anyways, our next match is against Roma, which could actually be a very nice team to beat. Can we beat them though? No, it's yet another loss. Bologna is our final match before the summer transfer window closes. So this could be important, but never mind, because we actually lose it. But we will now be facing Juventus. This would be incredible if we can actually beat them. No, another loss? We can't score many goals. Anyways, Cagliari is up next. Surely we can beat them? No, of course it's a draw. My favorite score as always. Fiorentina is our next match. Another big opponent. And oh my god, we've finally won a game. And it's against Fiorentina. That's actually very good. Instantly, I see one name they have. And that's David De Gea. So that's obviously the first player I'm signing. A very huge player. But as always, we'll have to wait until January to get him since the transfer window is closed. But we're now in October. And our first match this month is up against Lazio. And it's a loss. But only by 1 goal. Napoli is our next match. I would really like this win if we can. But no, they destroy us 4-1. A quick update on the table. And we're on 19th. Remember, if we get related at any time during this video, then it's an instant fail. So we actually need some better results. And we're now facing Parma. And that will be our second win so far. Let's see what players Parma have. I'm looking at these options and nothing really stands out. They do have Zaniolo, so I might just take him actually. Because we do actually need a right mid. Or I guess we need a player in every position. But we will now be facing Inter Milan, our biggest match yet. But obviously we can't win it. But now for Como, which is a much more beatable opponent. But they also defeat us. Okay, then what about Lecce? Surely we win this match? Oh my god, we can't even win over them? It's a draw? Bro, please. At this point, I'll take any win, even Udinese. And let's go, we actually do beat them. I hope they have some decent players that we can steal. Again, it's just very average and shit players they've got. They do have this center back called Salette, so I'll actually just be taking him. Now for a match against AC Milan. I really want Rafael Leão for our team, but we can't beat them, so I can't steal him. We're now at December, last month before our signings arrive, but first we're facing this side in the Coppa Italia. Let's just get this easy win over with. What the hell just happened? How did we just lose to them? Anyways, let's quickly move on from that. We're now back in the Serie A against Hellas Verona first, and we continue losing as always. Torino is our next matchup, and no surprises here. Another loss for us. Atalanta could be a very good team to beat now, but no, forget they destroy us. Bro, Genoa, please? Anything? I would even take a draw. No, don't even give me a point, because I clearly don't need it at all. But it's now January, and our 3 signings have arrived. And you know what, it may only be 3 signings, but it has made a huge difference. Our team looks so much better already, but we're still on 19th, so we really need a turnaround this second half of the season. We have 5 matches in January, so that's 5 chances to sign someone before the transfer window closes. And first, it's up against Kremnons. This is the match I probably care about the least, but damn, we do actually lose to them, even with our new signings. Okay, we really need some points soon. Surely we can get a point against Lecce. And okay, finally we win a game. That's good for the table, but not the best of players to sign. But as you can see, we do really need some better center backs. So I'll take this guy who actually looks pretty decent. He will improve our defense. Can that now make us win against Inter Milan? No, we still can't beat them. What about Bologna then? They're a bit weaker than Inter Milan. And yes, we do actually win. That's incredible. Bologna has a few decent options, such as Immobile for the attack, Freuler for the midfield, or Orsolini for the wing. But I will take Freuler, so that we can strengthen our midfield some more, and that does indeed make it look better. But anyways, final match of January is against Juventus. A very big match, but we're just not quite at that level yet. But we've now climbed to 18th, we just need to get out of that relegation zone. We will, however, now be facing AC Milan. But it's yet another loss. I'm starting to get worried for our team. We might get relegated. Can we get some points against Udinese now though? And yes, we do win. But let's save the signings until we finish all the games of the month, because the final game of February is against Atalanta. And oh my god, look at that. We also beat Atalanta, so we end on 2 wins for February. 1 against Udinese and 1 against Atalanta. For our Udinese signing, I've gone with Afif, who was apparently playing for them. And for Atalanta, I would have gone with Lookman, but he's apparently on Juventus now. So instead, I've just taken their midfielder Ederson. They will obviously be joining from the summer transfer window. But now for March, also some decent decent clubs here. First, we're facing Genoa, and we do get a draw against them, which is better than nothing. Roma would really be good to beat, but we just can't do it. Not yet, at least. Torino is also not the worst to get a player from, and damn, we actually destroy them. But before stealing a player from them, let's first see if we can win over Como as our final match of the month. And no, we still can't, because Murata is for some reason overpowered. But we can steal a player from Torino though. Again, they have a few decent players, but nothing really incredible. So I will just take their best player, which is Zapata. Very decent signing. Another update on the table, and we have now climbed out of the relegation zone, at least for now. We just need to keep our form up. Another 4 matches here in April, and we will be starting it off with Cagliari. And it's a 1-1 draw, okay? At least it's a point. Napoli next? Please, I just need one big upset. That's all I want. But no. But we were actually very close. Cremonese is up next. We need the win for points, but we can only get a draw. Okay, now it's getting scary again. Final match of the month is up against Fiorentina. We did beat them once, and we now beat them again. Back-to-back wins against Fiorentina. We already took De Gea from them last. So this time I'll take this Beltran guy who looks somewhat okay. We're still out of the relegation zone, but it's still very close. May is the final month of the season. And first, it's against Lazio. And damn, we've won it against them. But let's save the signings until last because we're now facing Parma. And oh my god, it's yet another win, back-to-back. Sassuolo up next. Can we get 3 wins in a row? Okay, this is actually insane. What is happening? Final match of the season is against Hellas Verona. Can we end the month undefeated? And yes, we do. That's 4 out of 4 wins. Insane. So we get to sign a player from Lazio, Parma, Sassuolo, and Hellas Verona. For our Lazio signing, I've gone with Guendouzi for the midfield. From Parma, it's this Del Prado guy. From Sassuolo, it obviously had to be Berardi. And finally, from Hellas Verona, I've gone with Unai Nunes. Let's now simulate to Season 2 to take a look at our new team with the new signings. So, this is our team with all the newly signed players in it. It actually looks a lot better compared to what we started off with, but it's still not enough to top the Serie A. So, now we really need to get some big wins against big teams to sign big players. That's what this second season is for. So, let's just get it started with our first match, which is against Lazio. This would be a good team to beat, but it starts off in a draw. But Sampdoria is our next match, a team we haven't faced so far, and we do beat them. But as always, let's save the signings until the end of the month because our final match of the month is up against Udinese, but we can't beat them. So only one signing from Sampdoria. But yeah, Sampdoria doesn't have any great players at all. So I'll just take this midfielder, because why not? Our first match in September is against Genoa. But before I show you the result, remember to subscribe because I'm giving away 2 free copies of FC 26 to 2 random subscribers. So subscribe before it's too late. Anyways, damn, it's yet another draw. Okay, surely we can beat Como though. No, we still can't beat them. What about Roma then? This would help us a lot, but they absolutely destroy us 3-0. So we're actually close to the relegation zone. That's not good. But 4 matches in October. And first, it's against AC Milan. And we still can't win a game. Bro, just win any game, please. What about Parma? Surely we beat them? Nope. It's another draw. Bro, our team isn't even that bad. It's actually quite good in my opinion. But we're now facing Modena, which I wouldn't even want a player from. But we do actually beat them. Let's just see if they have anything worth stealing. And it really doesn't look like it. So I won't even bother signing a player from them. But we are facing Juventus, which could be amazing to win against. But no, it's a 3-2 loss. Unlucky. Cagliari is up next. And damn, yet another draw. Bro, just win some more games. Inter Milan now. This would change the game for us. Or no, it won't. Absolutely not. They destroy us. We're actually doing terribly. Like really bad. Like really, really bad. But at least we're not in the relegation zone yet. But now facing Atalanta. And there we go. Another draw. Thank you very much. Just what I needed. Fiorentina now. Please, man, just give me this win. And finally we win a damn game. Only took us 49 years. And I will take Parsi from them because we do need a left back and he looks somewhat decent. But we're now playing a match in the Coppa Italia, which we do also go on to win. Does Palermo have any decent players? They have this center back, so I will just be taking him. If we want to win the Serie A, we will need to beat some bigger opponents, such as Napoli in this month. But first, we will have to face Parma. And what a shock. It's another 1-1 draw. What about Hellas Verona then? Surely we can get a better result here. No, of course not. Of course we can't. Why should we? Bologna is up next. Let's get ready to draw or lose another match. And there we go. Another loss. Napoli is our final match for this month. This could change everything if we beat them. Oh my god, wait. We actually did beat them. I did not expect that. So now we can steal any player from Napoli. Who do I even take? I could take De Bruyne for the midfield, or Bald for left back, or even Adeyemi. But I think there is only one man who should realistically be taking from this team, and that's Victor Osimhen, the incredible striker. And that fits perfectly because we've now reached January, which means our 3 newly signed players have arrived. We're slowly building a really good team, and we're currently on 14th, so that's much better also. But yeah, a lot of matches in January, and let's just start it off with Torino. Damn. Damn, we still draw? Okay, what about Sampdoria then? Can we beat them again? We do beat them, but they didn't have any good players to sign, so I won't sign anyone. Now, for Serie in the Coppa Italia, and it's another win, but I don't think we need any players from the second division. Lazio is our next opponent, and oh my god, stop with these damn draws. I've had enough. I better not see a draw with Roma now. Oh no, oh no, oh no. I'm actually about to explode. Anyways, final match of January is against Como, and damn, we still can't beat Como. February now, and we get another shot against Roma. Let's just get that win. No, actually, let's not, because I totally didn't want that win. I'm not even mad. Not at all. Hellas Verona is up next. Yes, another draw. Thank you. I love EA. It's my favorite game to play. Palermo is up next, and I really hope we continue to get draws. Oh, never mind, actually. We do win, but it's against Palermo. They don't even have any good players. Let's just take this Gomez guy for squad depth. Genoa is our next match in the Serie A, and we're back to losing games. I'm so happy. I'm so grateful for all these losses. Please, I hope the month of March can be better. Udinese is the first match this month. Wait, we actually won another game? I'm not dreaming? Let's save the signings till last. Fiorentina is our next match. Wait, what's actually happening? Back-to-back wins? Can we go 3 wins in a row against Atalanta? No, reality has hit me again. I was getting too delusional. But final match of the month is against Juventus. And honestly, I don't expect much from this. And yeah, of course we lost it. But we did beat Udinese and Fiorentina. So from Udinese, I've gone with Reitz for the midfield. And from Fiorentina, I've taken Aguerd for the defense. Anyways, 4 matches in April, starting with the first against Modena. And it's another win, but I won't take any of their players because they're all trash. Torino will be our next opponent, and we do beat them, so that could be very helpful. But first, we also have a match against Parma, and damn, we destroy them. We're actually getting good. AC Milan will be the final match of this month, and oh my god, I genuinely don't believe it. We've beaten AC Milan, so we get to sign a player from all these teams we've beaten. But realistically, I'll only take a player from Torino and AC Milan. From Torino, I've taken yet another midfielder, and from AC Milan, it obviously had to be the one and only Rafael Leão. Final month. Final chance to sign players. And we have 2 huge clubs this month, Napoli and Inter Milan. But first, we're starting with Napoli. No! It's a 2-2 draw. We were actually so close to beating them again. Okay, can we at least win over Bologna? No, we can't even beat them. But that's okay, because now we're facing Inter Milan. Potentially our biggest match of the video. And we lose it 3-2. We were so close, yet so far. Final match and final chance to sign someone is against Cagliari, and we can't even beat them. It ends on a draw. So we end the season on the 11th, but let's now simulate till the summer and take a look at our final team with all the new transfers. And this is the final team. I'm actually proud of what we've been able to do. It's a pretty good team overall, especially that attack. IRS amazing. The midfield is also good. It's only the defense that could have been a bit better, but I do think we have a chance to still win the Serie A, so let's just simulate a season and see if I've actually done it. And I've now simulated till the end, so let's just see where our team finished. We didn't get relegated, which is always great to see. Not 12th, 11th, or 10th either. We're at least in the top 8, and even in the top 6. We didn't even finish 5th, but damn, we got 4th, so we actually came really close. But just not close enough. I've failed once again.